Today. My name is Seth Dunn, and this is a video series that I do weekly called The Way I See It. It's good to be with you once again, and today I want to ask you a question. Have you thought about the power of an opinion? You know, honestly, we kind of live in a time and in a culture, and I think we're shifting away from this, but we've been in a time frame here of it feeling like, man, you don't dare have an opinion because if you don't agree with somebody, then yeah, I'm just going to say it. You'll get canceled or whatever. And I kind of a long time ago, certainly a good number of months ago, kind of called the bluff on that and thought, it's important and it's powerful for us to have opinions. Um, you know, there's something in my life that I find very important, and that is I really find that it's important to grow, to learn, to change. As a believer, I certainly believe that constant study of the Bible and constantly, listening to others and getting their opinions and their ideas and always going back to the Bible to establish my belief system. But if I don't have ideas and opinions and I don't listen to those of others, then how do I grow? Right? If I'm just locked into, no, this is how I see it, and boy, that's the only way to see it, or I won't listen to you because, wow, you got a different idea or a different opinion than me, it just doesn't make sense, right? A healthy person is growing and learning and allowing ideas to shape us. And of course, we never want to get away from the Word of God. Obviously, the Word of God has got to be our mainstay, has got to be our focus, has got to be the place that we go to for that constant development. But I'm amazed. I do a lot of teaching these days, and I've even thought, my goodness, how do you teach and not have an opinion? I'm sharing my opinions when I teach, right? But I've thought a lot as I study the Word of God and as I learn and grow myself and as I prepare to teach. I'm realizing, my goodness, there's scriptures that I read that I'm like, wow, I've read that scriptures a whole bunch of times over the course of my life, but here's a different application for it. Here's a different viewpoint. Here's a way of seeing it. Not that it necessarily changes everything I've seen before, but that it's a new application of it, a new stage of life. There was a time when I was not a husband or a father. Now I'm not only a husband, I'm a father, I'm a grandfather. My goodness. It's amazing, right? The way life goes and the opportunities we have. And I think to be a good husband, to be a good father, to be a good grandfather, to be a good friend, to be a good disciple of Jesus, I've got to be willing to have opinions. I've got to be willing to have ideas and willing to hear other people's opinions on ideas. There's power in an opinion. There's power in an idea. So I don't know, that meant a lot to me this week, and I just thought I would share it to you that, this is the way I see it. I think it's important that that we be willing to look at things and let our life be shaped and molded and that we grow, right? So there you go. Anyway, that is the way I see it. I hope that encourages you, challenges you to maybe stop and think about it and maybe be willing to share those opinions with others, because I think they're valuable and they're worthwhile. Anyway, that is the way I see it, and I will see you again next week with another thought. God bless you all.